Well, hello there, ladies and germs. Elton McFall here on the bustling and busy Quebec Boulevard and Highway, which you can't see right now if you're not from Montreal, not familiar. There's a highway submerged there, completed in the 60s. This is really one of the busiest arteries in the city, and the sun's got a halo around it. Oh, price of gas, you don't want to know. Today is the 14th of nice looking, nice sounding Ford there. The 14th of March 2022. And actually, when I got here, I got out of Namur Metro, I guess about 20 minutes ago or so. I don't know. I said I don't know if it does look good to making a walking video walking north, because of the fact that there's still some wind, not as bad as the past few days. There's still at least 20 clicks an hour. And when you do walking videos as much as I do, you cannot have too much wind, or it's just going to drown out all your talking, you know. So I figured, I changed it up. So since the wind is coming from the northeast, which is this way, that way, instead of doing a walking video on Quebec, I'm going to do a walking video here on Paré, Rue Paré, an industrial part of the city, which I believe is still part of Town of Mount Royal. I actually thought it was Côte des Neiges, but I'm pretty sure it's TMR. So you're probably going to see a lot of trucks, as you can see here. This guy's carrying these fucking things. I can't stand these things. All the old vans I like got replaced by these shit boxes. Look at that, brand new. Hate them. Anyway, whatever. I'm old school. I'm biased to not like. And how could I not mention the orange julep? How could I not? I'm so looking forward to the shows, the classic car shows happening every Wednesday evenings when the weather's good in the summer. Pretty much between mid-late May up until beginning of September. CP? Yeah, because walking this way, walking west, see, there's not so much wind here. The Canadian Pacific rail yard, which is absolutely massive. Massive. It's probably even bigger than the size of the Montreal airport. And of course, in conjunction, is next to the CN yard. But this is really a Montreal icon, just as much as the Olympic Stadium. And I think it was made in, like, oh my god, 1932 or something, probably during the Depression. And you know what? The Chinese have owned it for a few years, but so what? So what if they've owned it for a few years? Doesn't matter. They're taking care of business. It's still open and running, still high quality. And now I gotta tie my goddamn shoe again. Okay, the lighting is not as good as I thought it would be walking westerly, because again, the sun is right there, but it's not terrible. Still better than clouds. Several automotive related businesses around here. Man, I was filming a truck, some of the trucking before there, where I started filming there from the highway and the boulevard, and there was a friggin' Porsche 928, classic 80s Porsche, iconic 928 that went by. Amazing. So, I know the Tesla dealership is near here, but I think it's on the next street over, parallel, maybe like a Royal Mount or something. Look at these new Honda Accords here, or Honda Accord. This I don't care for. This I don't care for. That I don't care for. Actually, yeah, the only Honda I really like is the Accord. That's it. I think it's the only car they've made consistently very good looking for decades, but, you know, again, that's me. There's some construction going on over here. Gotta tell myself to take it more slowly, you know, so that the pericarditis is not gonna get on my bloody nerves like all those flags. Look at that, you got the temperature there. Celsius, by the way, Celsius. Which is like what, I guess 10 Fahrenheit or something? Oh, look, here's a classic Jaguar XJS. Okay, it's from the 2000s, but it's still a classic. I have a friend who has one, 2004. What an amazing car. I don't even know what they're doing there. They really have to block all that, the whole goddamn lane for that. I've noticed that with this construction, eh? Like, where was I yesterday? And then, like, they block like a whole lane and they're practically not doing anything. I mean, I don't know. Then again, you know, it's just today, it's an over-exaggerated, overprotective world, as you know. I can't believe I'm only doing this walking video now, actually. But then again, what is this? Like the third time I ever walk on this street? Fourth, maybe? Oh, yeah. And I also forgot to mention actually how one of the reasons why I wanted to do a walking video walking up the Carry is because I was going to go to the CN Saint Laurent subline, which of course connects to the CN yard, which is north of here, near the 40. Whoa, daddy! Holy mackerel! I can't believe I almost walked past that. What is this? It's a dealership with no name. No name. Wow. Anyway, but this goes there that way anyway. I just have to make a right somewhere. Devonshire. Whoa, look at the color in that Beetle. Whoa! Let's get a close-up of these exotics for you fellow car lovers. There's an AMG Mercedes. I'm sure I must have filmed this car. There's a McLaren. That one's for you, Ben. Porsche. Lamborghini. I don't know what that is. That's nice timing because, again, you know, I never come around here this time of day. It's like 11 something a.m. So if it was later in the afternoon, like I usually am around here, or evening, the sun would be that way, so you wouldn't see any of those cars too well, really. You know? Yeah, it's not exactly nicest part of the city, but hey, it's what do you want? It's an industrial area. It looks the way it looks. It's old, very old actually. Rubicon. Oh wow. Look at this, even has the shovel on there, like a military army shovel. That's interesting. I like noticing things. I love cars. I love cars too much. I can't even drive them legally. And of course, if you're in my boat, then you know, leave me a comment there about how wonderful it is that you love vehicles and you can't drive them legally. How it sucks, you know. Or maybe actually you did drive legally in the past, but you lost your license due to a drinking and driving incident or something like that. Look at that Lexus, eh? I like these a lot. Is that a CF? This in the coupe? I actually have a brochure. I bought secondhand. Lexus brochure, 2013. No joke, it's like a hardcover book. I kid you not. Like a hardcover book. XL Auto. That's old, man, I think, this place. Look at it. All colorless. All of them. Yeah, that's an old Honda dealer. Yeah, man. Old Cadillac Escalade just drove by. I saw it drive by earlier. Oh, I'm glad I did this. Totally cool. Glad I also had my third cup of coffee, because where I'm venturing now is, and further probably, depending on how I feel. Depending also if the sun can hold up, because they said increasing cloudiness like afternoon. I'm like, see enough clouds this winter to last a lifetime. But yeah, I'm going to be venturing more, I think, closer to the airport, and an area like this, maybe likely seeing again how things go, though. Film some trucking, maybe a train. You know what I mean? But you know, it's good, despite seeing the time we're in right now, especially right now. You know, what's going on in Ukraine, price of gas at, you know, almost $2, if not that, a liter here in Canada, and in the States almost $8 a gallon. That, you know, it looks like things are going well still in this sector. You know? That's a lot of goddamn white shit, eh? You know, one of the things I have to say, though, about being a YouTuber that bothers me, and this has been bothering me for, I don't know, a couple of years or more, is that, you know, there are people, they want me to be squeaky clean. They don't want to hear any swearing. I don't want to hear any freaking goddamn swearing, right? They can't stand it. It's offensive. It's annoying. Da, da, da. And yeah, I get it. Then you got people, they like to hear me swear. They want to hear me swear, for Christ's sake. They want to hear me take the Lord's name in vain, for God forbid. You know? So you see, that's the thing in life. Everybody's, you know, got their own thing. There's the 115 stop. That's a rush hour route. Yeah, it would have looked better going this way, but what are you going to do? The wind is that way. It doesn't mean you would hear everything I say. I'm not really sure how far this road goes, actually. I wonder if I think it goes, yeah, no, for sure it goes directly to the CP yards, because, how do I know? Because when you're at the Carry, you probably see one of these trucks coming. Look, there's a truck coming now. all these car carriers. They got all the new cars that come off the trains. Look at that. Wow, I like all those trucks compared to that tractor. I hate those Freightliners. I don't even care what it's called. I hate them. Ugly. It's ugly. Ugly googly. Cadillac crossover, a piece of junk. Yeah. The closest to doing a walking video I ever did around here actually was years ago. I took my bike in the metro one day, and then later I went to the Orange Julep. Then there wasn't many cars there because I was there early. Scrap. And so I floated around here, went down this road, made a right, and went right to that CN Saint Laurent subline I was talking about, see if I could do some train spotting, which of course didn't happen. Madovar. Hey, look at that. That's a Genesis. Wow. Those are rare, man. That's actually made by Hyundai, but technically it's not a Hyundai. It's a separate make. You see, this is thanks to Ben that I know a lot of this stuff. You know, he's I tell you, he's a computer. He's an encyclopedia, him. It's such an advantage to have him as a friend, you know. Got a nice Challenger there. I'll have to go in here one day. Probably maybe an elevator in there I could film. I don't know. Here's a plane somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh, let's zoom in on it. Why? Because I can. Because whatever this camera lacks makes up in zoom, baby. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom. Oh, I lost it. I blew it. Where'd it go? Shit. I don't even see it anymore. Oh well. I'll catch the next one, I guess. Trucking, I keep trucking. I got a nice navy blue trailer, 53-foot trailer. Just keep trucking. Okay, I thought there'd be more trucks. There's not that many. There's that Escalade again, or whatever, frickin' Tahoe. Must be lost. Cool if there was an oldie around here, but again, still the dead of winter, right? Pretty much mid-March here. Now the weather station, they're saying, oh, there's gotta be another snowstorm coming this weekend. Yeah, you know, they say that basically not for Montreal, not south of Quebec, because it's gonna rain, man. It's gonna be freezing rain, a little snow, nothing major accumulation. I'd be very surprised. Even though, mind you, I was saying people that I think, you know, what if it would be funny if it was the last snowstorm of the season and it was the worst one, like 30, 40 centimeters. That is possible. And I do believe in premonitions, and I definitely am. I do believe I'm a bit psychic, as I feel we actually all have that in us. There's me there adjusting my belt. You know? Yeah, you see the road does continue. Now, if I was to go to the CN train line I was talking about, I would make a right here, but I'm going to keep going actually. I'm going to keep it going, which actually I think I could zoom in on the end over there. Actually, the funny thing is, if I would have done this really correctly, really planned out, I would have actually filmed even beyond, oh my god, I got to film that separate, holy cow. Would have filmed beyond the carriage. Wow, just to be able to film that Peterbilt 379, that yellow one you just saw, was worth it. Of course, something's responding in the distance. I'm not going to get it on the carry, I'm sure. It'd be amazing if it came this way. That'd be sweet. Not impossible. Freightliner Cascadia. You know what's funny about these trucks? I learned last year that as much as I don't really like them, they actually apparently get, I think, 10 miles per gallon. Which is incredible if you don't know about heavy vehicles like trucks and buses. Usually get like, what, 6 miles per gallon. So that's really goddamn good. Darn tootin'. Darn tootin'. There, we got a nice International there. Yeah, nice two-tone there. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait, ce gars-là, là? C'est un espion, là, pour la... I'm probably just gonna come back, double back, and come back up here. I think on Devonshire. There's the damn sign though. Here's the gosh darn sign. Where is it? Man, am I blind? Maybe there is no signs. You know, sometimes it happens. You get into an intersection and there's no damn sign. There's this guy again. He's totally lost, this guy, with his rusted out GMC. See, I think that's actually part of the CP yard over there. There's no cars there, but I'm pretty sure about that. I'll have to come back there in the summer. Where's the sign? Look, you got signs for the 15 highway. There's actually 2 of them. And yet I don't see a street sign. As a matter of fact, where's the goddamn light here? There's one light. One. And I still don't see a street sign. This is a dangerous intersection, you know? No street sign at all. You know what that leads me to believe? Either A, they were clipped off by a tractor truck turning, or they were stolen. Believe it or not, I'm sure there are people who steal street signs. Look, there's no street sign. There's a makeshift stop sign. Well, that's nice. I'd like to give people a reference. Some people actually follow me on Google where I go, and there's no street sign. Yeah, and that definitely shows, actually, come to think of it, that we are in TMR. I just noticed something here. Look at the green poles and the green traffic lights. That's a very TMR, Town of Mont Royal thing. Definitely not Côte des Neiges or Montreal. But again, there's no street signs. Oh well, whatever. I'm just gonna press on here. Press on. I remember one time when I was friends with Simon, he took me to a Renaissance warehouse depot, which is down there somewhere. That was really interesting because it's not like they have anything on shelves or anything like that, or display cases. It's all in these bins with wheels, you know, these big plastic bins. And it was just very bizarre, but interesting. Interesting indeed. Ooh, yeah. Well, you know a company's really old when they got a bloody big chimney like that made of brick, eh? Seriously. Okay, I regret not bringing, that's what I forgot to mention, I regret not bringing my regular heavy winter gloves. I'm wearing these cheap, you know, wool like dollar store gloves. They're kind of for the birds right now. So, well, I could have not made a walking video, you know, again, because there's a bit of wind. It's not, you know, I wanted to go up the car, but I'm like, excuse me, but I'm like, whatever. I only got one walking video right now in the pipeline, so to speak. So I figured, gotta have more, because actually, come to think of it, there's that halo. The weather's gonna be shit there, I think, after like Thursday for a few days, or maybe even before it. I don't want to jinx it. Oh, look at that old place. That's cool. Check that out. Look at that old sign and everything. Original, man. I love it. What does it say? It says, what does it say? Auto Electra Bosch. Wow, that's neat. Hey, that's really old. That looks like at least 80s. That's neat. I like it. I like it. I see some heavy equipment over there. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, it's just a wonderful time we're going on there. Thanks to God for Putin, who's affecting not only, who's the, you know, basically responsible for killing off thousands and thousands of people and destroying billions of dollars of damage in Ukraine, but also, not only that, all rolling downhill and affected the economies worldwide, including yours truly. Me selling my wares, which is not as good. Ooh, what do we got here? Another Pete. See that? He probably dropped off a container at CP yard at the end over there. I think that Renaissance store is right at the end, but I mean, you know, when sales are low like that, I don't buy nothing. I mean, okay, I bought a few ads, like, I bought some ads from a lady I bought Life magazines from last week. They were, what do you want? They were vintage car ads or related, or like $1 a piece. I'm like, how could I pass that up? You know, and I bought some magazines from another guy I know for peanuts, but that's it. I mean, I'm not, you know, I shouldn't even be buying this. For crying out loud, I was thinking about it today. Jesus, I hate being obsessive sometimes. You know, I should have been buying new fucking headphones, for Christ's sake, not old magazines. That's how an obsessive mind works, you know, unfortunately. I got these headphones where, you know, they do the job, but it's like there's a loose connection in the wiring for one of the speakers. It's been like that for probably almost a year. And I'm just slow on replacing them. I'm the type of guy, you know, like I'll use something until it's broken completely. I don't waste anything. Oh, there you go for you heavy equipment fans there. Hey, there's even a blower there. Cool. Decent RAM there. RT probably. I could tell by that orange. The Challenger RT also had that same orange. You know? Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Sometimes I've noticed these tractors, like when I filmed that snow removal job there, I filmed just by fluke in Dorval a few days ago on Saturday, and a CN train at the same time. I'll notice that the tractors are much newer than the blowers, because the blowers only have limited use in the winter, and again, it's not like there's snowstorms all the time, or snow all the time, or as much snow as there used to be. So that would maybe make a good thumbnail. Yeah. Why? Because I love color. I always try to use thumbnails that have as much color as possible. Buildings, vehicles, signs, whatever. You know? Damn straight. Damn right. You know damn right. What's this place here? It's a big company there. Yeah, it's good to see that. It seems to me that almost every building I've seen on the street is still in operation. It's still being used. It's still business being done, you know? Yeah, that's a big blower, actually. Big, big, big. I always have to tell myself to try to take my time to conserve energy, and also not to piss off my heart. Or should I say I hear a train. Yeah, probably. Yeah, train yard is right back there. Maybe I'll be able to finish with a train, actually. That'd be cool. It's too bad the lighting is totally wrong, though. Totally. I don't know what this street is, this business is. I'm sure that's not what they used to be. Look at that. I like that. Nice touch with the awnings on the windows. That's pretty cool. Here's a CN high rail truck. There's another CN truck. Two doors have been replaced. One of them's original. Like, I mean, really original. This is like, looks like 50s this building was made in. Maybe even older, but probably 50s. I've been working on the railroad for a long, long time. Look at this place here. This is really bizarre. Look how weird this is. It looks too nice to be here. It's got all those pine trees next to all the windows. It's a bit weird, man. What a weird place. Interesting. Kind of looks like a restaurant. Reminds me of Antico Martini or something that I passed by the other day on Summerled. Weird. Good for you, buddy, whoever you are. You dare to be different. Got your dually GMC here. Yeah, and we're almost at the end. À la fin. À la fin, là. Oh, is that an old car I see? What is that? I see something American. It looks like an old Lincoln Town Car limousine. Limousine? Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, seasonal use, I guess, eh? For sure, it's just parked there in the snow. Cool, that's a really long stretch limo, too. That's, you know, that's the biggest stretch limo you could really get, I think. I don't know about now, but now they're probably illegal or something. Probably not even allowed to make those anymore that big, because you're not allowed to do anything anymore. Right on. Who knows how old that is? They started making that town car in 1998. It could be a 98 even, but I doubt it. And finishing off, very happy to finish this off in a very cool way, is right here at the CP yard here. And there's going to be a sign. Yeah, I can see the red sign already, even with my bad eyesight. That typical CP sign: do not cross private property or you will be prosecuted. Yeah. You got all those auto racks here. So now you see why there's all these car carriers that come through here. They go in and out of here. And the sun's got some heat or yeah, a little less wind here actually. What's that I see? Oh, tabarnak, look at that. Look at that, Jaguar XJ6 with a canvas top, no less. Ah, that looks like one of the last ones made in the 90s. I don't even remember what year they made those till, actually. They weren't made for that long, actually. 80s into like 95, 6. You know? Yeah, right on. I think I'm going to take a break here a few minutes and see what rolls around. I don't think I'm going to see much, really, but we'll see. So thanks, guys, for watching. And by the way, I know it's probably not the best time to ask this, but like I said in my last video when I was, filming my GM New Look painting there with myself, hey, you know, you want to send me something, and it'd be much appreciated. Again, I really don't make a lot of money with doing this whatsoever. And, you know, some people, they've got more money than they know what to do with it. So when I say it kind of jokingly, like, you know, what I say kind of jokingly, you know, like, you want to send me $5, $10, $1,500, I'm kind of being serious too, because like I said, some people have so much money, they have no idea what to do with it. So, again, to be much appreciated, you could do that with my, hey, that's a nice looking Astro there, Safari. My email is eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. And you can do that through an e-transfer in Canada or PayPal if you wish. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care. Always look forward to your comments. But like I said, don't be an asshole. If you're going to make a negative comment, be it constructive, please. And take care. All the best. Hasta luego. And sayonara. Thanks again, guys. Merci. Bye-bye.